Hey everyone, I'm Shannon. I'm hoping to show you the Bellvale Bruderhof community where I live. And I wish I could give you this tour in person because there's so much about Bellvale that a camera isn't going to capture. So you'll just have to come see at some point and we'll be here to welcome you. So I live here with about 200 other people, families with children, older people and singles. And in fact, our oldest member of the Bruderhof living here, this is Paul, he's 96. So all of us here have decided not to own any personal or private property, and we share ownership of everything we have, and from that we try to take care of each other before ourselves. And we believe in peace, so we don't condone violence in any circumstances. So you might recognize these are just the basic teachings of Jesus, and that's really all we're trying to live out here from the example of the earliest Christians. And no one here is trying to retreat from the world, but rather we're trying to live out values that are radically different from most of society because we know that Jesus has called us to do this together. One of your first impressions of Bellvale when you arrive will be our awesome lake. It's right on our drive and it's kind of shallow, so no swimming, but a lot of wildlife. A lot of people here at Bellvale fish this. They pull out like 24-inch bass, 30-inch carp. Apparently it's one of the best fishing lakes in the county. So this is the boardwalk we built over our lake. It's just another great fishing spot. It's just part of a network of nature trails that we built in our woods for our families and kids to use.
Yeah, so I'm Jeff, the farmer here in Bellvale, and farmer as in vegetables. I don't do the sheep back there, that's somebody else. But you can see they're part of our garden operation. They're grazing cover crop right now. Yeah, we grow a mixed variety of vegetables here. We're growing carrots, broccoli, beets, corn, tomatoes, you name it pretty much, except okra. You know, we're trying to take care of the vegetable needs of 200 people here in Bellvale, and I think we're pretty much successfully doing it on about 3.5 acres.
So these are all of our cars, which we share between all the 200 people who live in Bellvale. So like if I need a car, I just go up there and ask for a key and I borrow a vehicle for the day, like to go into town for an appointment or to visit a neighbor or whatever it is. And it works out fine though because like we don't all commute to work obviously. So if you stay with me, we can go check out some of the outlying buildings.
Hi, how are you all doing? It's a beautiful autumn day.
Hi Marcellus, how are you? So many community members here at Bellvale live in adjacent properties or nearby houses in the neighborhood, and families walk or drive to the central part of the community for gatherings and work or just to participate in the communal life. And obviously we share those outlying spaces too because sharing property is pretty much what we do. So this is our barn. We keep pigs here, horses, cows. Good to see you. How are you? Who's the hay for?
Well, I'm gonna feed these dairy cows out here a little extra hay.
Just gonna get through this gate here. So you can come check out the courtyard. This is a really beautiful space that Malin tends all these gardens, and we'll do like communal evening in here where everybody will come and we'll just do like wine and cheese and relax and have community. It's a really beautiful spot. A bit of Bellvale history. This community is 19 years old and we first started living in community here in 2001. So for 40 years before that, this property was known as Pius XII Campus, which was a home and school for teenage boys from troubled homes. And originally it was run by the Catholic Church and then later received state funding and teenagers were sent here by the courts, and then the facility closed in the year 2000. And the first Bruderhof families moved in the following year. And we've been renovating it ever since to turn it into a family-friendly community space. So part of our renovations have been building spaces like this one, just a kid-friendly space where families can come enjoy nature, the youth group, children's groups, do a cookout, just spend time out of doors. And then just a quarter mile up this slope runs the Appalachian Trail. So, national park right in our backyard, and you can almost always meet awesome people hiking up there. So if you're ever doing the AT, make sure you stop in here at Bellvale and visit us. hoping to see you soon.